YouTube and those who like Lemma. It's a not very popular game, but if you do like it, you're awesome. Today I'm going to show you a trick called bunny hopping. Bunny hopping, for those who don't know, is a trick in mini games. It's been patched out of a lot of games because it's an easy trick to do. It's basically when you jump, and that jump gives you a little bit of extra speed, and then you use your superhuman strength. Not really, but you're cool enough to keep that speed. And so when you land, you have a higher speed than when you started. And then if you keep doing that over and over again, you keep gaining speed, and you can reach infinite amounts of speed if you do it correctly. Now, in Lemma, the basic way to do it is I'm kind of getting it. So for me, it's actually pretty difficult because what you want to do is you got to jump, and in Lemma, one thing that is noticeable, I guess, is that when you're in the air and you move to the side, you gain speed. So watch my counter up in the top right. You can see that 8.80 value right there, 8.80. That is my speed, and when I jump and then move to the side, I gain speed. I go up to like 10 something. That gives you speed, and if you can jump before that speed begins to like decrease back to normal, then you keep it, and then you keep doing that, you gain even more and more speed. Now the problem for me is that you'd want to do this so you can go forward, and it's really difficult for me when it's done like that. You can see I'm trying, but I keep falling back. So I'm going to show you a good way to learn, and that's just to not hold. So to go straight forward, you want to hold both the left and right keys at the same time. That way, you're going forward, and like it gets negated, and you'll go slightly to the side because it doesn't negate perfectly, but you'll still go mostly forward. But an easier way to learn is to just do one direction. Um, so I'm going to forget about the left key for now, and I'm going to do only the right key. And I'm going to jump, and just watch what I'm doing. So jump, move to the side for that right momentum, and also hold forward, by the way. Um, by the way, before I continue, in Lemma, a good tip is when you're at the peak of a jump, if you start holding spacebar again, you'll jump again. So you don't actually have to hit jump at the right time. You can do it early, which is extremely useful. So if you do all of that and hold forward, right or left, but I'm doing right. Hold forward, right, and then press spacebar, and then when you reach the peak of your jump, start holding spacebar again, and then release when you jump again. So I'm going to start now, and you'll be able to see what I mean by bunny hopping if I can get it down pat, which I've been trying. Also, you're gonna try and start at your top running speed. That just makes things easier in general. So watch my speed. I lost it. Sorry, I lost that particular momentum. So it's easy to lose, and if you lose it, then you're kind of sucks. But I'm pressing jump early right now, not pressing jump as soon as I land. I'm pressing it early, and you can see I'm gaining tons of speed. I eventually fell off the level. So the idea is to do that by holding both left and right at the same time, and then, but it's much more difficult in my opinion. Alternatively, I guess if you want to move forward, you could do this right, then left, I guess, like switch. But I can't do it. I don't want to jump off this. Yeah, I'm not getting that. Sorry. It's much more difficult for me. But once you got the basic gist of it, it's learnable. I just suck. So don't take that to heart. You might not suck. I do. But yeah, it's much easier to learn if you don't try and hold both left and right at the same time to go forward. It's easier to learn if you just try one direction and go in circles. Remember, you don't press spacebar when you hit the ground. You press it a little bit early, at the peak of your jump, or around that time. It's not super precise. So right now I'm just holding forward and right, and then pressing spacebar right before I hit the ground, And I'm doing it badly now, so that's great. You gotta get the timing right, but once you get it, it's um, easy to fall into rhythm. And he says that as he loses his rhythm. You might also want to hold spacebar, but not the whole time. It doesn't do anything. It just makes it feel a little bit more natural, in my opinion. Remember not to press too late. Alright, I'm gonna build up some speed and try again. It's also better to move your like camera around sometimes. I feel like that helps too. I'm gonna try left now because it's not working right anymore. Mm. Sorry for this. That was almost it. I don't know why I lost that. Yeah, hold early. You can afford to be really early, even if it feels ridiculous. Also, on your first jump, the later you start holding left, the less left you go in your next jumps, I find. Mm. And whenever I say left, remember that means right too. Mm. So yeah, you can see I'm losing it sometimes. I'm not a professional. I wish I was. This is fun. Um, I'm certainly not a professional when it comes to doing it going forward. I'm trying right now. So 880 is normal running speed, and you can see that I got to like 37 or something at one point in this recording, which I guess validates what I was saying. If you didn't believe me for some reason, if you think I'm a liar, how could you? Building got in the way, rip. This map's called City, by the way, but really all you need to practice is a map with a large area. I found this on the workshop, so City if you're curious, but it's not like this map is special. So yeah, with careful practice, I'm sure you could go forward like I can't. Um, and I also would recommend not running into buildings because that really messes things up. I'm joking. I mean, I'm not joking. It's true, but you know what I mean. Uh, the timing is hard to get a hold of. You really just gotta get rhythm for it. You'll see. You see, I'm building up stupid speed, and if I can go to the center of this map, well, no, I can't because there's buildings everywhere. There are other maps. I can try one that's better suited to show this. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. This map is extremely great, but that's not gonna work either. How about this one? Ascent is an amazing map, but it's not working for this purposes of hopping around bunnies. So this is the Maze Runner map. It's supposed to emulate the Maze Runner. I don't actually care about that right now. I hit my head. Oh, this will be perfect. Ooh, that scared me. I'm sorry. So yeah, it's technically trying to get me to do that. Right, let me start that one over. That didn't feel right. Here, how about... try forward. It's not going forward, but it's working. Except I lost it. Sorry, I'm looking at the ground a lot. The rhythm's gone. That was pretty cool, though. Stop breathing hard. Sorry, I'm just insulting Lemma. Or Joan, rather. I always forget her name. Let's try forward, but it never works that way. When you go forward, I can't get forward to work properly. Because obviously you can't do it without some momentum. Okay. That was fun. So yeah, you see the benefits of bunny hopping. It's just I can't do it correctly. I guess this kind of works. It's zigzag. It's really the hardest part to get started. Um, but once you're started it, you got it. Well, maybe not, but it's certainly the easiest part of the whole process. This zigzag method is working. I didn't mean to open whatever this secret passage is. Alright, well, that's the end of the recording, because I figure I've explained bunny hopping pretty well. Hopefully. Bye.